Alright, welcome back. Last time we finished the debt, or we paid it all off. Um, and we have the president joining us because we left Louis behind. Um, so a little awkward. But yeah, he's just gonna be a second captain and play just like our normal Louis friend. Um, let's see. Sorry. Yeah, so we're here in the Valley of Repose because I think we should go ahead and clear the previous areas before we go ahead and go to the new area. Let's get 10. So I think, actually, with a little bit of cutting, we can go ahead and get all of the remaining pieces of treasure and the last cave all in one video. So I think that's going to be our goal, although the progress we made 2 episodes ago with digging up those 2 parts, I'm pretty sure they've been undone, so it didn't really matter. I thought they would stay there like other games, but we're gonna go ahead and do some of the above ground stuff first, and then we will jump into that cave. Of course, this is not like the party we're gonna use in that cave, but yeah, let's see. Let's get 5, and then a purple. And then I'm gonna do the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I mean, I guess that would require them actually finding it. Well, you could actually help. Thank you. So one good thing though, are the enemies. The enemies are still gone, so that's gonna make it a lot easier to maneuver through here. But this area, we didn't export before. It's got 2 different things that we need. One of them requires yellows, which is, well, that didn't work out amazingly, but hopefully that's enough. Oh, and a purple. Well, we'll call them back down in a second because we're gonna want all the purples we can get. So let's split it up. Oh, and one of them is already back. We'll be back to collect them in a little bit because, again, we're gonna need a new group for that new cave. So you guys go ahead and grab that. Send it home. And then you grab the purple Pikmin. The president, by the way, is called Chacho, I think. We can call him back, right? Yeah, you guys are fine. You're not drowning. So let's take our blue Pikmin, and we're gonna clear out the dumples. Oh, there's another part back. So we're doing this pretty fast. But, oh man, that made it tough to throw my Pikmin. It was a little scary. Okay. And then, I'm not sure if I explicitly said it before, but to deal with these guys, you just gotta send them in the water. And there we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and, like, I typically use purple potions on them just because, you know, they're not really amazing at combat. Or at least the blues aren't. So not having any purples or not having any reds kind of makes it difficult. And I think in general those guys are kind of difficult anyway. I've seen speedrunners use a certain method where they throw a purple Pikmin onto them and it causes a stun. But I've tried that before with kind of inconsistent results, and I rather not risk it when, you know, purple potions are pretty much infinite. Okay, let's knock you down. Okay. And then that's the cave, and then that's the lost treasure. So, we need to get to the guy defending it. He's going to be a little bit of an annoyance. Oh. Oh, well, we still have one trooper. Oh, he's distracting him. There we go. He can be a little bit of trouble. And we can have you guys. Oh. The slope is really making it hard, especially when our leaves can't really run up it. Come on, bring it down, and then we'll kind of all regroup. Oh. They're having a little bit of trouble. Everything's coming back fast. Okay, come on. Come on, help him out, please. This is getting done. I think you get the point. We're just gonna have to grab this and take it back. I'm probably gonna cut it to when we've made some progress on this. Because this, I mean, look at what's going on. Man, that took way longer than it needed to. That's kind of absurd, honestly. Alright, I'm gonna take these guys, and I'm gonna have to run back because we're almost out of time for the day. So I'll see you at the end of... or when we get to the cave. Okay. We made it. I can't believe that took probably the longest part of the day, honestly. Okay. Now, let's see. Here are my numbers. Once again, kind of keep an average number of blues, yellows, and purples, and then a lower than normal amount of reds and whites. And we'll kind of, we'll see why I didn't go in with a full squad. You probably see where this is going based on the last episode. Where we're gonna have Bulbmin. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna try and stay too cryptic because we already saw it. So more of these hairy Bulborbs. Go. The radar's going off here, so I'm assuming. There we go. This is looking a lot like, or it feels very similar to that first floor of the subterranean complex, honestly. But a lot of more of this foliage, and I believe I know what enemy I'm looking out for here. I'm not sure if it's this floor or next floor, but I always want to keep it in mind because it can be a bit of a pain, honestly. But normal strategy with these guys, purples are your best at combat. Although some of the little guys might hide. Oh, yeah. Keep in mind that. When that one is buried in here, that's a little bit difficult. Or a little bit tricky. Oh. But I believe that's gonna be it for the floor. It's nothing too crazy. Christmas ornament. It's pretty cool. Yeah. You want to check this corner? No, I think that's next floor. But yeah, let's go ahead and delve deeper already. Pretty good start. Okay. Let's see what's next. Oh, yeah, you're already here. More of these homing cannon beetles. Although we're kind of defended. So I think we're going to use that to kind of sneak an attack. So yeah, that wasn't too bad for that first guy. Although, you know, honestly, with these guys, you don't need to bring in Pikmin to take him down. You can just lead the rocks to themselves or other guys, which I'm actually gonna do here. But yeah, the homing can be a little bit dangerous because it goes far. But, I mean, look how helpful it is to kill other guys. I think it's gonna be hard to turn it around and use it to attack him. So we're just gonna try and bring a small squad of purples to take him out. They're not immune to stun like the other underground cannon larva. So purple's always a good idea. But also if they ever get a boulder, it's always good to look for your surroundings and see if there's anything you can block the boulder with. Like hazards or other enemies. Even the corpses will still block the boulders. So it's always a good idea to be spatially aware. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I think those two little Christmas gifts are gonna be it. Or Christmas themed items. I'm trying to avoid saying treasure because I don't know why. Half the time I can't even say it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I did have to go to speech therapy in elementary school, so maybe it's still remnants of that. I think I had a really hard time with the R sound, and I also stuttered a lot, and I still do when I'm nervous, so yeah, because man, recording while playing the game is hard because I have to really focus on the game. Because it's really easy to lose Pikmin when you're not 100% focused. And also, this is my first time doing commentary. Well, there are videos that are sadly deleted off the internet in which I did commentary that I wish I had. I really do. They're time capsules of the past, honestly. I recorded 4 videos off my 3DS, and I apologize if I mentioned this before. But man, those are awesome. I mean, they're not good, but like, it'd be really awesome to reminisce, since I've been really interested in doing Let's Plays or, you know, any sort of content creation for a while now. Alright, let's see. I'm worried about this floor because you have this going on, which is just a little ridiculous, honestly. You have multiple forms of roaming enemies. And that guy, you know, bull bears on their own aren't too difficult, but their stray babies can really, like, screw you over. But I think we got him. Yeah, I typically use purple potions for that guy, but he only had one baby on him, so it wasn't too bad. Because a lot of the time what can happen is you kill the main guy, and then the babies, like, underneath his legs will still attack your Pikmin. Those guys over there are gonna be a pain. But I believe bull bears don't have, like, a roaming range, and that's why they're even the babies can be very dangerous, including now. But yeah, there we go. And then, of course, you have the Boldman, but he's not too bad. But yeah, we have a little Boldman with us. And I believe if we get some flowers, and we can turn them into different kinds of Pikmin. I'm hoping to use them for purples, but I'm not sure if I can guarantee that will happen or not. I don't remember if there are any violet candy pop buds here. But yeah, let's go ahead. So electricity, poison, fire. Let's take the Boldman and the purples. Since, yeah, Boldman, I may have mentioned this last time, my commentary was kind of all over the place in the Submerged Castle, but I'm pretty sure I mentioned that the Boldmen are immune to all elements, which is great. Let's see. And you know what? There's probably buried treasure right there. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back for that. But we're gonna have them take down all these hazards. Good job. You guys can grab that candle. And then we're gonna go grab those whites for the buried treasure. Yeah, so a bunch of different, like, hazards. You have the bull bear, Boldman, both roaming enemies. Other than that, I mean, it's not too crazy of a floor. Nothing's been too crazy so far. Now, hold on. I just say that because, you know, I don't really care for bringing back the enemies, other than the ones that regen health. I don't know if I wanna get the white Pikmin from Boldman, or if I wanna hold off and see if there are violet candy pop buds. Oh man, I still have to grind for them. I'm not sure if that's gonna be a good thing to do off screen after I record this episode, or... Man, I really don't wanna grind. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I really don't want to grind right now, but that might be a thing I have to do soon, or maybe after today, since, you know... This is the last time I need to visit this place, and, you know, time isn't that important, but doing things quicker is typically better. Okay, whatever. Doing things is typically better because if you kill enemies one day, they don't respawn for a few days. I don't know. I'll think about it. I mean, you guys won't see it anyway, it's just more of like... lazy right now. Yeah, with our newly acquired Bulbmin, we're gonna keep on going. And we're doing pretty good on time. And I had to cut out a lot of stuff just because purple Pikmin, or the Pikmin in general, were not behaving very well with that crown. Floor of Pain. I think we got those Bulbmin because it'll just kind of add to essentially our yellow tally. Because I don't think I want to bring anyone else close to all this electricity. We're just going to have everyone kind of do their own thing. We don't need to kill these guys, but I don't want to have that much electricity in our base. You're just going to try and grab the president. And actually, I would suggest taking down these guys because, you know, with this room especially, it's really easy to have captains take a lot of damage. And I think this is the first dungeon you're really going to have to worry about damage. You can kind of like spin the control stick and get out of it, but you really don't want to run out of damage. You're going to need both captains by the end of this dungeon. Or not, I don't know, it's not need, it's, you can definitely finish it without both captains, but it's like a really big recommendation for strategy at the end to have everyone, or to have both captains. We didn't really need to fight that guy, but whatever. So we have that. You're gonna be a pain. Okay, well we don't need to grab all that, do we? You guys are just gonna go for the anode beetles, of course. Come on. You can grab that later. Oh man, it's going through the wall. The snitch bugs are a lot less annoying now that we can pluck the Pikmin with a pluckaphone. Okay. Aha! The bait. And now the kill. Okay. Bad aiming, but... Oh yeah, did you hear that? That was the pluckaphone doing its magic. But that was a little stupid. We lost a lot of flowers. I mean, it's not such a bad thing. I mean, look at that. The game kind of answers our prayers right there. And then we'll have the rest of you go ahead and get the marble. Okay. You guys can go ahead and attack that for fun. You masochist. Okay, and then we have this star topper. Okay, and that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and try and flower up the two guys that aren't flowered. And then we have to run to the exit. Okay. Man, the electricity going through the walls is just as bad as the blowhog from the last episode. Oh, also, I didn't mention this, but there's a possibility I might be re-recording the last episode. Either way, you'll see kind of why the water wraith was acting up and even got stuck permanently, which I found to be a little underwhelming. So, there, pilot candy pop bud. That's good. Yeah, so I found that a little underwhelming, and I'm still kind of debating on re-recording it. I'm pre-recording this pretty ahead of time. It's just a few days after, and I have a few weeks to edit it and get it out. So, still kind of in that thinking process. I don't think there's gonna be another one, so I'm probably gonna still hold out though. I don't know. I might just convert them. It might be good to have a few more whites for future poison walls that take a long time. Oh yeah, these guys, Mamutas, and butterflies. I'm being pretty reckless because it doesn't really matter if these guys just bury your Pikmin. That is an important item. But yeah, we have the way to unbury them real quickly. All that. They're pretty peaceful. I just don't need to bring that back. But yeah, they flower the Pikmin that they bury too. But we're doing pretty good. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and just take that back. Fire you guys up. So yeah, if there's also any potion inconsistencies, it might be because I re-recorded it. It's still like in the works. I really built up the submerged castle for it to be a little bit underwhelming in my opinion. At least that run. No matter what, I'm gonna show the water wraith getting stuck because that's hilarious and I've never seen it before. But yeah, a little odd, but that we got like a piece of equipment from here and not a boss. But we got a rocket punch, which increases your punch power for like a third punch. You do like a punch combo instead now, which could be helpful. Because there's some enemies that are just honestly, I've seen people take them down much easier with just punching them. I think I've seen people do that with the Bulbman, where people just kind of take both captains and punch him, and it honestly kills the Bulbman really quickly. Which could be kind of useful, honestly. Because if you don't have purple Pikmin, combat with any sort of Bulborb or Bulbear can be a little tricky. I think they find a good balance in Pikmin 3, where you can do a rush or be more methodical with aiming for the Bulborb eyes, and it's kind of cool. But yeah, this floor we have more cannon larvae, which we can probably use to shoot you, or get him to attack himself. Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh, I forgot, there's more Bulbmen. I never remember where they are, so it's always kind of a surprise, but yeah, if you needed more, it's the perfect floor for it. It's always kind of when they're about to hide treasures in the water, that they typically give you extra opportunities to get Pikmin immune to water. It's always pretty nice. And rather deal with these guys with just blues. I mean, I'm gonna heed my own advice and have them shoot themselves. It's definitely slower, but I mean, it's such an easy way to deal with it. Like, why not? Unless the rock can't get up here? Well, maybe you can try and shoot the Bulbman? I don't know. We'll get back to this. We'll go ahead and just punch you. So you're gonna die pretty quickly. Okay, yeah, that wasn't bad. We're gonna want to bring purples and blues. So I think we can get some purples across the way. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll bring those. We'll have the blues go here. Then purples toss across. Yeah, you're fine. Cool. And now we have purples to help us deal with some of the combat here. But we'll just have blues take everything back. Go. Oh, that could have been bad. Come on, Bulbman. You're gonna be in our way. I guess he's respectful. So, this will just punch you. Cool. That's dumb, but sure. So yeah, 2 chess pieces. Let's go ahead and grab those. And I know for a fact that's it for the floor. So I think I might even just cut this because it's gonna take a hot second. Yeah. Priceless statue. Okay, I thought you guys were gonna run in the water. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Pikmin and AI has its flaws. Let's see. And then we have Eartha statue. Kinda mean. One of them's the king, one's the queen. Might have to look at Olimar's description for those to see why. Oh wait. I think it's... Oh, you know what? I know why. I'm just being dumb. as making a mountain out of a molehill. One is just a better chess piece. Why are you guys falling? I forgot what's going on here. Oh, maybe because all of the bulbarbs are just in one area for some reason. Okay, and there are a lot of rocks. Let's try and clear this area of rocks first, because they're not going to follow us back. Yeah, this is definitely a purple Pikmin's job. But, yeah, I don't remember this for, and it didn't really help that this is a really bizarre layout. Okay, they call everything else back. Except for that white, apparently. Still be wary of rocks. And we're gonna have to wait for all of them to kind of get back into position. Hopefully, we can just take out these guys without a problem. There we go. Just because you're a little in the way. He just fell asleep. I'm a little worried about how concentrated all those guys are over there, but he should be fine. Yeah, there we go. I'm actually really worried about that guy over there, though, because, man, he has a lot of guys. Hopefully we can kind of stun them all. Let's stun you guys. Oh, okay. And that was it. That's not too bad. At that point, you're just, like, spamming the A button with purple Pikmin. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna need whites. I'm pretty sure I can just let them do their thing. And then I'll go grab the whites. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, that's a weird floor. I'm assuming everyone's supposed to be a little bit more spread out. But, you know, the random generator has its mysteries. Spouse alert. These dark treasure names, they're kind of absurd. I do like the Christmas theme going on. As I say, as I'm pulling up just like a lame yo-yo. Probably doesn't really match the theme well, but... So we're gonna need more. More manpower. Or Pikmin power. No, wait. Not manpower, min power? I don't know, that didn't really work. That was not funny at all. Guess we'll just have you stand by the cave, because I'm pretty sure after that, there's nothing else. Unless there's something just buried around here, which I kind of doubt. There's not a lot of places for them to bury stuff. Nice of them to include more ivory candy pop buds. Just in case you didn't bring any white Pikmin for any reason, or actually if you lost some. Flame yo-yo. Flame tiller. It's pretty cool. So I believe the next floor is the last floor. And this is where we're gonna get into strategy talk, and Oh, and here we go. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I recommend having both captains for this. We have this ledge, and I recommend throwing your purples up. You can probably hear some of the stuff that's going on. Not really staying. Okay, I guess we're gonna have some yellows for this. Okay, come on. Come on, Chocho. So take both captains, and we're gonna start punching these little dudes because they only take one hit, and they eat Pikmin really fast, so I do not recommend bringing Pikmin. Just having your captains fight this army of larvae. You do drop nectar, which will be helpful in the future. But actually, I'm gonna take Shucho because he has less health. But we're gonna need one guy to distract because otherwise we're gonna have to deal with both at the same time, which you really just don't want to deal with. And then regularly switching between them, you can manage them. And the other guy with the Pikmin, it's not too complicated, but I don't know. I find the Empress Box pretty annoying. They just gave her another gimmick that, you know, is just kind of annoying to deal with. But yeah, normal, being patient. But now, she also doesn't poop little babies out when she's rolling. And the rolling will actually crush the babies as well, so take this time to reposition. Okay. Yeah. And then she'll pretty much only be able to get one baby out at a time. Reposition, and then repeat the cycle. Not too complicated, but if this is the first time you do it and you don't know how to deal with the little babies, they can actually kind of massacre you. Like, I'm pretty sure as soon as they eat the Pikmin, like, there's no time, like, chewing, it's just, like, immediately gone. She's, you know, and the Empress Box can crush a lot of Pikmin anyway, so this is a pretty easy way to make a beginner boss way more threatening. But with this strategy, I can guarantee that you don't have to deal with the little babies at all. And as soon as she's done, punch the last guy, it's all over. Now everyone's safe. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab any other Pikmin that may or may not be... Oh, I thought I heard something. I'm gonna grab the other Pikmin just in case they aren't flowered. Because I think there are some white still. But yeah, not too complicated. Although it shows you that some bosses may return. Well, actually, we've already seen that. I mean, we've seen so many Snagrets, and at this point, this might not be her last stand. I hate to say it. Okay. Is that everyone? So the babies always drop nectar, but there's a drop limit, I believe. So after you kill enough of the babies, which sounds pretty terrible now that I say it, they'll stop spawning nectar. But you'll probably get enough to flower the whole party. So yeah, 2 key treasures. One of them gives us the rocket punch. This one is a little baby shoe. That is going to speed us up. Oh, and we're also wind resistant. I always forget that part. Okay. That's it for the, I already forgot what this place was called. Not the Frontier Cavern, but this whole area. I almost called it the Forest Navel. It's not even close. Let's see. The value for post. Duh. Should know this. I've played this game a million times. Well, it's late in the day. And we still have a decent amount of grinding to do. To get the purple Pikmin, we're probably going to need to do 2 runs down the subterranean complex. And I'm not sure if I would even be able to make it today. So I'm just gonna have to do it off screen another time, but I mean, we finished the Valley of Repose in 1 episode. I think the Perplexing Pool can also take 1 episode, but it's gonna take more than 1 day for sure. There's a lot of treasures to do there. And a dungeon. I'll have to cut it up for that one too, to kind of make it all fit in 1 episode. But yeah. We crash landed here, and I think this is the last we're gonna see of it on the Let's Play. I, of course, have to come back to grind. I'll make a note when I actually go and do that, but, we're already pretty far into the game. I mean, it's coming pretty close to coming to a close. Ugh. Can't tell if that's President's mom or the wife. Feel bad either way. But, yeah. The adventure is quickly coming to an end. That last area is one of the smaller ones. But next time, we're going to finish off the Perplexing Pool. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. We're going to finish off the Perplexing Pool. Might have to do a little bit of cutting, but, you know, normal stuff. I want to squeeze it down to one episode if possible. But thank you for watching. I hope you join me next time. Kill babies.